Hi, I'm Turk Strongman. It's Ron Q Amatraka. Thank you for selecting this video. My actual third of my world's first videos for newborns. So this is for you if you're a newborn. This is like these videos tell you what's up, what's coming on, what's coming, what to look for while you're growing up. All right. This is like people say, well, there's no roadmap for life. Well, now this is a roadmap. All right. Right out of the gate, out of the chute. Thing. All right, now this one happens to be about things that you're not allowed to do. You're going to grow, as you're growing up, it's going to be things that your parents do and other tall people do, the tall ones. The tall people. Right? The ones that shave hair off their bodies, oddly enough. Weird, but okay. The authority figures, which is like everybody taller than you, really. You're going to hear things like, you're going to run into situations with these ones who actually cut hair off their bodies. You're going to hear, and this is going to be imposed on you, man. Just be aware of this, have a heads up, know what's really going on here and what to do about it, right? There are going to be things that they do that they won't let you do. Now, some of them have good things, like they drive cars. Well, when you're 4 years old or you're 10 years old, yeah, you shouldn't be driving a car yet. Okay, fine. I'm not talking about those kind of things. I'm talking about things that they just don't make sense to you. I mean, there's no good reason for it. Like they drink alcohol. They got alcohol sitting around. They got an alcohol cabinet. They got a bar. They got a wet bar in the basement. Something like that. They got a little cabinet with the brandy in it and the snifters and that kind of stuff. They smoke cigarettes. They have sex. Whatever it is, But you're not allowed to do that. You're not old enough. Not good for you. This is adult stuff. Yeah, well, watch it when this happens, all right? Don't just go, oh, or, well, I'll sneak it then, because I want to be like the tall people. If it's bad for me, I want to do it. It must be fun. After all, the tall people do it, and they seem to like it. So why can't I do that, huh? I want to like it. I'm sure I'll like it. They all like it, but they won't let me do it because I'm a kid. Well, what the heck? All right. Before I continue with the how to handle this stuff, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I know you're just born. Now's a good time to do that. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Click on that little bell thing. That way you won't have to keep checking back for new uploads for you. Uploads for you. You'll get notified. Right? Comment courteously below. You can use crayon. I don't care. It's all right. Just be nice. Okay? Be nice. Right? Share the joy of the channel with others. You can tell the little kid next door. When you both learn to talk a little bit. You say, hey, I've been waiting to tell you. Now I can say it. There's this channel on YouTube that has videos for us. Newborns, really, but I couldn't tell you before, so get involved, man. Get involved. There's no other stuff like this. Everything else for us, our age, is like toys and cartoons and things that, this is information, man. This is like how to understand what the heck's going on around here. All right, now, continuing. When you hear this stuff over things you're not supposed to do because you're not an adult, yeah, Uh-huh. If it's not good for you, then why is it good for them? Uh-huh. There's what to think about that. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. What are they doing with it? Oh, the reason might be if you say, hey, no! Stop! Time out! Bip, 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 bip. No! Explain this! Don't just give me, well, I'm not old enough yet. And, you know, it might be something like driving a car. Why can't I drive? Well, okay. You go, bip, 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 bip. And you might get a good reason for that. Like, for one, you can't reach the pedals. Number two, you don't have a driver's license. Number three, you can't even have a driver's license yet. And stuff like that. Okay. All right. Good. Fine. I get it. Right? But some of this other stuff is just not going to make sense. The explanations aren't going to make sense. And you're going to figure, well, I'm not old enough to understand. And you might get told that. Well, you're not old enough to even understand the explanation yet. Right? This is for adults. This is adult talk. This is adult activity. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Well, that doesn't make sense now, does it? And you might fall into, I don't want you to start believing that you'll understand more someday. You should be able to understand now. Right? If it's not allowed for you and it's allowed for them, they should be able to tell you a reason why that you understand. And if it still doesn't make sense, there's probably something that's not good for them either. All right, now don't let them believe. Don't start believing that it's okay for them. It's just not okay for you because you're not an adult yet. Don't let them tell you that it's okay for them because it's probably not. Question them about this. Yeah. Bip, bip, bip. No. Not buying it. No. That's the way to do it. That's right. All right, so look, let's say, okay, well, it's alcohol. It'll stunt your growth. It'll hurt you. It'll stunt your growth. Okay, so if there's damage going on while you're growing up in the physical body, you know, like it'll stunt your growth. You won't grow as tall. You won't be as tall. Or your brain will stop, you know, like developing. Okay, well, now they're grown up, right? Physically. Well, do you think that was the only problem with the alcohol for, like, people who aren't tall yet? You think that was it? So when you're tall, oh, now it's okay to do it. No other damage was happening. There was nothing else wrong with it. It was just a matter of you might not grow up as tall. No, there's other stuff happening too. It's never just the physical body. There's the mental body. There's the emotional body. There's the spiritual thing. You know, there's a whole composite. Believe me, you're not just a physical body there, young'un. No, physical detriments to drinking when you're small, that's just the outward damage, the part you can see. There's more. Oh, there's more. So just because they're adults now, it doesn't mean they're exempt from the rest of the damage that would be going on. And that still is going on. So don't let them tell you, oh, it's okay for us, we're adults. Nah. If it's no good for you, it's no good for them. Get it? There's the point. So what do? It just mean, oh, you now smoke cigarettes behind their back. So you can be like them. No, what it means is you grab their cigarettes and throw them away when they're not looking. Hey, they do stuff like that to you and you don't know it. Yeah. They might be hiding the liquor from you. Well, you find it. You throw it out. Hey, where's my scotch? Who took my scotch around here? Were you drinking it? No, I threw it away. Dad. Why'd you do that? I told you to stay out of this liquor cabinet. Why? Because I'm a child? Yes, because you're a child. Well, why do you have it as an adult? If it's no good for me, I'm telling you what, Dad, it's no good for you. There. I threw it away. You don't want me having it? I don't want you having it. Boom. Sex, another one. Oh, highly controversial. Well, hey, if they say, oh, but you know, you're not old enough to have sex yet. What? What, you mean like it's going to hurt me? Not old enough? Who said? Show me the rule. Oh, they'll get out the law book. You know, sex with minors and all that. No, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about sex. That's it. Sex. All right? At what age is it okay? All you have is a law over that. Like, well, you know, you can start having... No, there's not even a law that says you can start having sex in our society at this age. No, there's no. Ask, where's the law? At what point, you know, does it suddenly become okay? Your parents will try to tell you some age, but they're not even going to narrow it down to a certain number of years. No. You're just not old enough yet, that's all. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do this. Oh, it's good for us, though. We love it. We do it all the time. Okay. Well, hey, whatever it is, smoking, drinking, you know, playing with the, you know, like the neighbor kid, whatever. Come on, man. I'm not advocating that you do this stuff. What I'm saying is, if it's not good for you, you let your parents know, and you let these other tall people know who cut hair off their bodies, oddly enough. No. It's not good for them then either. Right? Okay? Get it? Know what I'm saying? Understand? Don't let them feed you this crap. You're just not old enough. Ha! If you're not old enough, then neither are they. You demand some straight answers over this stuff. And if they tell you, oh, well, it's just because you're not old enough, or because it's going to hurt you, then point it right back and say, well, is it good for you? Are you saying that when I'm your age, I should do it? Are you saying it's going to be okay for me, but it'll stunt my growth now? It'll give me diseases now? Well, it's going to give you them too. Now. Right? Throw the stuff away. They don't want you to have it. They shouldn't have it. All right? There you go. You like this video? I'll bet you did. You know that little thumb up thing that you see there, you know, under the video? They clicked on it with this thing, this little mouse thing. It's there. It's there. It's there. It's there. I passed the vision test. Share the joy of the channel with others. Comment courteously. Use a crayon. Whatever you have. A little bit of poo on your finger. It's okay. It's okay. You're a newborn. It's all right. It's cool. It's cool. It's all right. Don't let them tell you it's not. Okay. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. If it's not good for the one, it's not good for the other. That's the general rule here. I want you to have a heads up about it so that you don't fall into step with some, well, that's how I was raised. That's how you're getting raised. Or because I said so. Or because you're not old enough yet. Nah. All right. There you go. Heads up. Life roadmap. Hey. Okay, so there you have it. Thank you for selecting this video on whatever you call it. And this is Ron Q. Ramacharaka. Share the joy of the channel with others. I'm Turk Strawman. Be well. Have a good life.